大家好，欢迎来到今天世界很好玩，我是主持人 Day。还记得上一次我带你们去 Art Expo 吗？那今天我要带你们来另外一个艺术展，今天不是在曼哈顿，而是在 Brooklyn Museum， 就在我的身后，非常的漂亮。他们这个 museum 呢是在1897年建立的，所以大概有120年的历史的。今天我们要来的这个设计展，它就叫 Brooklyn Design。在2003年当他们建立这个展的时候呢，他们是为了振兴 Brooklyn 的经济和鼓励在这里的设计师而建造这个平台。包括许许多多新锐设计师的作品，在这里我们可以看到千奇百怪的具有的 Brooklyn 设计特点的作品。作为 New York City Times Design 的合作伙伴呢，他们目前成为纽约市的最热的展会。那今天让我带你们去看看不同的设计吧，跟我一起来 ，Let's go！ 好了，那现在我们就进到了这个设计展里面，我们就来走一圈看看它带给我们什么好东西喽。
Now in its 15th year, it was the first of the avant-garde interior design trade shows that tried to put the Brooklyn manufacturers on a pedestal and say, yes, they're making stuff, yes, it's cool, everybody should come and support local urban manufacturing, and then also recognizing that Brooklyn was making it the coolest, most cutting-edge, stylish, wildly outlandish materials and look and feel. So it was the marriage of those two things that gave birth to this show, and it's been traveling all over the borough for the past 15 years, but I believe it has truly found its home here in the greatest fine art institution in all of New York City, in the world maybe, which is the Brooklyn Museum.
So how do you think this is helping the community or even the economy down here in Brooklyn?
Sure. So while all of this looks gorgeous and it's beautiful, when you go and you take away the veneer of these amazing booths, these amazing displays, they're in neighborhoods that are manufacturing, industrial neighborhoods, they're gritty. Every one of these people employ individuals that work with their hands. They send these products not just all over Brooklyn and New York City, they send them all over the world. And that means that money's coming into Brooklyn, means people are getting jobs. So every time a person buys something here, they're supporting a family, they're supporting a local neighborhood and the Brooklyn economy. So spend more money equals helping people get jobs.
So it's been 15 years. How, over the years as a president, how do you see this progression between like now and then?
So, you know, at first it was intimate and boutique and sort of cool in that discovery phase. Now we've progressed from that hidden gem to being it's obvious that we are here and it's Brooklyn. So I think it's truly reflected the development of Brooklyn to see how the show has grown. It's moved from different neighborhood to different neighborhood. And then finally, being here in the Brooklyn Museum, I believe it's reached its pinnacle in terms of the importance of the show and putting it in a place, a proper place, to reflect how refined our design community has and how successful it's become. And I mean that success in terms of giving people employment and creating jobs and sending that brand awareness around the world. That is what keeps us at the cutting edge of all things that are great in this country and in this world.
So really, what are the struggles of establishing this platform? If there's any?
Well, you know, the struggles that we have are really the struggles of the people that make stuff. It's hard to do business in New York City. No matter what anybody says, it's a challenge. Rents are high. It's difficult to get to and from work. You know, loading and unloading trucks, the logistics of moving precious metals and high quality wood in and out of the city. It's just hard to make a go of it here, but I think that challenge is what makes these businesses so successful, and really that's why we have the best designers, is because it's a struggle to do work here, but when they do succeed, it means they've made it in New York City and in Brooklyn, which means they can make it anywhere.
So as we were talking just now, you're saying how this is your last day.
Yes.
How does it feel to walk in and see all these amazing designs?
Well, I said in my goodbye message today, I could imagine no other place that I would rather spend my last days on the job than here, surrounded by all the things that make Brooklyn great, in the museum that I love, next to the place where I got married. So this is really my home. It always will be, and I would be no other place than right here, right now.
What is the vision then for this Brooklyn Design Show?
Very simply, to get people to be aware of urban manufacturing in Brooklyn, support those manufacturers and give those manufacturers the opportunity to showcase their products to a global audience that wouldn't otherwise be able to see all of them in one place.
所以我们也走完了，也看完了，真的非常的棒。我觉得我很 inspired by 刚刚好像我们采访那个 Hannah Fink， 就他小小的3张椅子，他可以来这个 show， 就展现了他作品，这是一个很好的开始。所以这样的 show 不只是仅仅给那些你的公司已经11年还是30年了，就算你公司是3个月，你也可以来把你的作品展现给这个 public。如果你喜欢这样的视频，可以订阅我们华尔街电视，来我 Twitter follow 我，还有点赞哦。我们下期见，拜拜。